share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live.
Yeah, we back, baby. We back. Let's go, baby. We back. Let me know if you can hear me good. Let me know. Yes. How y'all feeling this morning? Good morning. Saturday morning, kicking it off with Coach Smook. Yes, sir, in the AAA community. How y'all feeling this morning? Good morning. Good to see y'all again, y'all. Man, I'm glad to be back. Let me make sure my audio is good. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. I did some little rearranging, getting settled in. Everything seems to be feeling like it sound good. Yeah, everything sound good on my side. I feel good. I like it. It feels good. It looks good. What's good? What's good, Antoine? Everybody saying they could hear me. What's good? Susan in the building. Zach, I see you. Kimberly, good to see you again. Katrina, let's go. Man, Mother Low over there on the Facebook side checking in. I see you, Mama Low. I see you. What's up, Matt Farms coming in, dropping the dimes already, man. What's good, man? I'm glad to see everybody still active. What up, Louise? How you feeling this morning? Yes, everybody. Antoine came in with the first comment. Bino, I see you, my boy. Yes, Travelpreneur. Did I see Travelpreneur? I see you, Crimson Blood 22. Katrina. Everybody is here, man. Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Random stream. I did not plan on doing this. I just wanted to get set up and see how the new setup is going to work out for the next week. And then I will be settling into my place of residence, y'all. Your boy had to do some changing up, man. But my God, I'm grateful. It has not been easy. Oh my God, it's not been easy. But y'all have been consistently supporting. And I can't thank y'all enough, man. Do y'all like the new layout? Do y'all like the new layout? I love it. I like how you see how big the pictures are of your avatars. My God, Bino, Matt, I see y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I am so happy to be back. I am not playing with y'all. This week has been different. Not being able to stream, not really able to go and reference no new content to put out there for y'all. So yeah, it's been a different week. But we're gonna get into the show today, man. I kind of forgot my flow, but y'all know the best flow is no flow. When you got the flow, you got to go, You know what I'm saying? That boy bars for y'all. Today is whose birthday? Hold on. Hold up. Time out. Is it Susan's birthday? It's Susan's birthday. Hold on, y'all. Let's stop right now. 2 seconds right now. I gotta do something real quick because I got moderators, that's supposed to be keeping up with this stuff. But we should have had a happy birthday message in the Discord this morning. Y'all seen the message this morning? Yes. Hold on, y'all. We gotta stop right now and appreciate one of our loyal and faithful AAA family members. We talking about Susan Thomas. Happy birthday to Susan Thomas. Where did my banner just go? There it goes. Happy birthday, Susan. Happy birthday to you. Let me sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, Susan, happy birthday, y'all. Everybody make sure y'all say happy birthday to Susan in the chat, man. Y'all know today, anytime we have birthday, y'all know the Boom Boom Room is always open. So we're going to definitely celebrate her later on tonight, y'all. So happy birthday, Susan. Glad that you're here to see another year, sharing it with your AAA family. Couldn't be more appreciative. I missed y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take my time getting into today's show because I really, really missed y'all this week. To be limited on my resources and how I could communicate with y'all, it was definitely different. Even today, we're not streaming on Twitter because I really wanted this to be more of a more start directing our content towards getting people on YouTube and Facebook, trying to get the viewership up on there. So definitely take a moment right now. If you could take a moment, everybody right now, and hit the share button, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Snapchat, Instagram. Take a moment to share the live, y'all. We're gonna get into some good conversation today. We're gonna open up the phone lines once we get into our conversations, and we're gonna talk about the fact that we're literally 35. Is it 37 or 35? It's like some 35 to 37 days away from kickoff. 35 to 37 days from kickoff. And man, you talking about somebody that's getting amped up by the minute. You know, I'm glad that I'm getting settled at the time I'm getting settled, because I don't want to be moving around when it's kickoff, y'all. I'm telling you right now, I do not want to be moving around. So I'm grateful. I'm glad. I'm ready to jump into this season, y'all. This season is going to be a good one. I think I'm more hyped for this year because it's just a new aura. You know what I'm saying? It's just a new vibe around the whole program, around the whole campus. You get what I'm saying? The football program, the basketball program, baseball, softball, tennis, track, soccer, gymnastics, everything has got a new vibe, all because the football program is heading in a new direction. Not necessarily a new direction, still heading in the same direction. We want success, we want to win championships, we want to win games, but it's being led with a different leader. And Kalen DeBoer is that leader this season, going into his first year as the head coach of the University of Alabama. I can't wait to dive into the conversation today. 13 days away from band camp. My boy Jordan Wright is in the building. That's what's up, man. My boy ready to go get that $1 million band. Make sure we're supporting Jordan Wright, man. He's going to be able to give us a little behind the scenes action on the the fall camp for the $1 million band, man. If y'all didn't know, Alabama has one of the most prestigious marching bands amongst college football. You got Alabama, you got Ohio State, some PWIs that don't really get recognition. For those bands, they really do some good halftime shows, and they some very interactive bands and entertaining. Shout out to Bino Thomas with the first super chat of the stream. My guy coming through with the $20 super chat, which makes him the first co-sponsor of the stream, and also sets the tone, man. Bino, appreciate you. $20 super chat. He says, happy birthday to my kinfolk Susie. Happy to see all my AAA family again. Smook, glad to see you live again, my brother. Muscle emoji ×3. Bino, appreciate you for that super chat, my guy, and for becoming the first co-sponsor of today's stream, which is brought to you by the AAA family, man. We got some changes being made in the organization, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we got some got some people moving in that's going to be, trying to help us get to the next level. So I can't be more appreciative. But again, shout out to Bino for that $20 super chat, man. Appreciate you for kicking in, tipping your boy. Listen, this has become a full-time gig for your boy, and I'm putting all my efforts into it. I'm actually back home right now. Getting some I'm about to do another feature. This one's going to be kind of a surprise for everybody. And we're doing a class 27 athlete. Some of you may be familiar with, some of you may not, but we're going to do another feature. We're going to launch that episode here right before the season kicks off for Russell County and Carroll. But we also have another huge game that we're going to be going to, Cedarian Morgan and Benjamin Russell. I forget who they open up against that first opening weekend, but we plan on being there for that game. But Smith Station and Shaw, if you're from the Phoenix City, Columbus area, that area, you played in the region, Auburn, even all the central Alabama, West Georgia, you know about the two schools, very prestigious as far as their history in high school football, going to be going to those games. So we're going to get a lot of high school content this year. The plan is to really make our footprint here in high school football with recruiting, under the radar recruiting, and just providing y'all up-to-date reactive news with Alabama sports. Any insight that we're privy to, provided to you. We're not trying to become the primary network for Alabama source information. We're trying to become a network for any information, for all major information in regards to high school sports, high school sports, college sports, and professional sports. We want to be able to provide any reactive information, anything you want here on the Coach Smook Network. And with that being said, we're going to amp up the content. We've been pushing out some membership videos. I hope all my members have been taking advantage of their memberships, being a member of the AAA family, because we've been posting some good vibes, y'all. I hope y'all been going back, seeing some of the clips, some great quality clips too, some quality clips, working on the editing skills, trying to get things to look a lot more professional, have a little bit more professional appearance. But with that being said, y'all, I know some of y'all like, what videos he talking about? Become a member of the AAA family, and you'll see what we're talking about. And the way you do that is by joining the AAA team, and this is how you do it. Check this out. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yeah. Thank you for supporting the Coach Smook Network, y'all. Y'all just don't know how much it means to me. This week has been, y'all, I really felt y'all support, especially this week. I tried, listen, y'all, and I ain't taking no jabs at nobody. I tried watching other content this week. I just didn't have time, man. So when I did jump into some of the major, contributors and supporters of this channel, other content creators, I saw, Kangaroo Black when he was live. I see a lot of the AAA family in there. I forget who else I watched this week, but I saw a few people go live, and I seen a few of y'all in some of those chats. So it's good to see that y'all are, staying active but still here supporting the Coach Smook Network, and I really appreciate you all, guys. So 100% going to jump into today's topics, y'all. We got some good stuff to talk about. I'm telling y'all right now, this season coming up it's becoming more and more exciting. I'm gonna tell you because one, you got the haters, you got the doubters, you got everybody that's ready to, write Bama off. You got people that really believe Bama's going to lose 4 games, right? You got people that's saying like everybody, all the Alabama fans, they got Bama goggles and all this stuff on. But the thing is, you're talking about a team that was literally just in the playoffs in January. At the beginning of this year, we were still playing a meaningful football game because we had an opportunity. We were 1 game away from being the national champs. There's only 3 other teams in the country that can make that claim, right? That can not hypothetically, but we talking about facts, right? We talking about things that actually happen, right? We're talking about, we're one of those teams. Alabama is one of those teams that is now still one of the top 5 teams in the country, based off of the just previous results. Yes, things have changed. We lost Caleb Downs. We lost Isaiah Bonds. We lost Amari Black. We had all these transfers. Guys that didn't play last year, all of a sudden they matter because they were on Alabama's rosters and they left. You're talking about guys that had no production, no actual stats. They left. and people are writing us off because of this. Come on, man. Literally one good snap, one play away from being in a national championship. You absolutely right, Matt. Absolutely right. So why do people think we're the only team in the country that can go through or that can that takes losses and we can't get better? We're the only ones. Georgia lost players to the NFL, right? They bring back a lot of experience, but they lost players to the portal. They lost key guys to the portal. Not only did they lose players, but they lost 70-some% of their production on offense, or I think it was 78% of their production on offense went to the NFL. So why is Alabama getting this rep like we just can't rebound from a Coach Saban retire? We're talking about losing a coach, right? We're talking about losing a coach who his win percentage, his career win percentage of coaching 100+ games was not better than the current coach that we just hired. Let's just be real. If we're talking about Kalen DeBoer's beginning of Kalen DeBoer's head coaching career at the collegiate level, his first head coaching job up until where he's at now at the University of Alabama. You look at Coach Saban's first head coaching job at Toledo up until his 100+ game. Kalen DeBoer has a better winning percentage. So you're telling me you're giving a man who literally just took another team. He was just coaching a team in the playoffs, right? Come on, man. Like, I think now that is getting closer to the season, you're going to see the narrative change. You're going to see the narrative change for a lot of these quote unquote expert analysts, a lot of these outside fan base people, contributors or content creators that have a take on Alabama. You're going to see a lot of their takes change. I forgot to shout out my boy Dwight, man, with the $20 super chat, man. I thought I seen it. I was staring at it during the commercial, and I wanted to make sure I get it. Dwight, appreciate the $20 super chat, man. Always showing love, my boy. Always doing what he does for the community. One of our senior moderators, and actually helping on the content side too. Dwight, we about to get active on them clips, man. Time to start putting them out. We about to make this thing do what it do, bro. We got nothing but green grass in front of us now. Nothing but green grass. We about to move forward. So I really appreciate you for what you do, man. Dwight with the $20 super chat, and also becoming another co-sponsor of today's stream, man. Don't forget, y'all, if you want to become a co-sponsor of today's live stream, which is powered by the AAA family, go ahead and super chat. Grab that orange super chat. I think it's $20 super chat. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead, bless your boy, man. Y'all know we trying to build something over here. Yeah, we working. We working. Kimberly, I'm glad to see you, girl. You ready? Hey, but back to my rant, man. So it's like you got Georgia fans. You kind of handle them and let them know, like, y'all not in a good space. And then my sister Quasia said, Georgia fans talk the most trash. Ain't heard nothing from Auburn fans. Auburn fans got to be quiet. They've been getting. Listen, we're gonna talk a little bit about recruiting today too. I'm gonna just give y'all the full spill of everything that's been pinned up this week while I haven't been able to go live. So y'all saw Caleb Cunningham said, I ain't going to Big Cat Weekend. I ain't going down there to eat none of that fake chicken. No, sir, no, ma'am. No, thank you. Nah, we good. And so you got Auburn fans out here crying in their little message boards. And mind you, I don't have no subscriptions. I don't even have subscriptions to Bama Online message boards and then like that. I don't pay for that. I'd rather just talk to people, try to, make relationships, build relationships, talk to people, get real inside information. So I said, I seen this little screenshot of Auburn message board talking about a well respected and spoken insider. Good morning, K Spray. Welcome in. Saying that Alabama's paying recruits not to go on visits. What? Alabama's paying. So the rumor was Alabama paid Caleb Cunningham to not go to Auburn. What? Maybe Caleb, when he was trolling y'all, saying that he was going to be there at Big Cat Weekend, and then he turned around and posted, he's 1,000% committed, roll tide, and he's not flipping. In so many words, I'm just coming to get that free food. If y'all gonna spend money on me to come there, I'm gonna come and enjoy it. Some free food. But he ended up saying, man, the food ain't even worth it. The food ain't even worth it. Y'all send me pictures of steaks, but y'all got these old public school fake beef patty Salisbury steaks talking about some T-bone. Nah. Yeah, Dwight, I'm gonna be here for a few hours, man. I got a lot, man. Listen, that's a good thing about taking time off. You kind of get to watch everybody else stuff, and when you catch you be like, man, why you not speaking on it? Speak on it. Yeah, Caleb Cunningham shut it down. He said, ain't no time for, if y'all not really trying to show me what y'all can do, what's good for me in my career, as far as going to the next level, exploding at the next level, having the opportunity to play early and compete early. If you don't have a real plan to have me on campus early so I can compete early and get into my development curve early. If I can't get an offensive system that has a quarterback that can throw the ball 30, 35 times a game efficiently, then I can't play there. And right now, Auburn doesn't have that. They don't have that quarterback. They don't even have that quarterback recruit on their 25, 26 radar. So yeah, get off of that. Get off of that. But yeah, and some more recruiting news. AK Deer, people keep asking me when he's going to commit. Listen, this is not a time to be panicking about commits. As you can see, you got guys that's going to decommit. They're going to open up their recruitment for their fall, during the season. Kind of just open it up for more experience, get them away from home on the weekends, really give them an opportunity to see the game day atmosphere. A lot of these kids want to feel that game day atmosphere before they make their commitment. And there's nothing wrong with that. So really don't get over emotional about it. Be happy when we get them. We miss on them, darn it. But anytime you see kids saying that they're going to come back in the summer or come back in the fall during the season, you always got a chance. Early signing day is the real money maker. Coach Prime said, yeah, you right. Auburn fans are mad because they thought NIL and Saban retire will make them a top team. The thing is, Auburn's NIL is not weak. It's not weak. It's just they have no pitch. They have no real pitch. They don't have a culture. They can't say that they're going to make these guys winners. So yeah, you might get a few studs here and there. You might get some kids that's in state that might not be a priority on this new Alabama anatomical makeup of Alabama roster, right? That's becoming a lot more rangy and diverse. We're starting to get so rangy and diverse. You're not just getting running backs and wide receivers from Florida anymore. You're getting guys from California, Kansas, New Jersey, right? You got guys from everywhere, like specialty players, skill set players from everywhere. You're not just pipelining in the South. I mean, we're tapping into Oklahoma for defense and offensive linemen now. We've always had a good grip on Texas. We've always had a good connection in California with the secondary right now is going crazy. Dylan Lee, the guys coming from modern day. You're talking about Xavier Brown. Damani Jackson may not be a recruit that came there, but his ties to modern day kind of shows you that Alabama brand is really expanding, and you got a staff that knows how to. But they create a culture for coaching. Player coaching. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That's attractive to the collegiate football player today. So let's jump into the conversation, y'all. Let me see if I can. I don't have it up yet. Let me see. It ain't up yet. Give me a second, y'all. Well, let's jump into the conversation. I think we want to talk about this a lot. Everybody kind of dives into this conversation and passively talk about it, but there have been no official rankings put out, so I don't want anybody tripping. We haven't had any official rankings put out that I can find. If anybody can find it, definitely post a link in the Discord for me and tag me at Coach Smook admin in the Discord, and I'll check out that link. But I want to jump into this segment, preseason rankings. We got a lot of major writers, beat writers, and major outlets that cover and are respected in as far as preseason rankings, right? So I jump into it, I dive into this, and I'm looking at On3. They wrote a decent article. I think it presents an opportunity to create conversation, right, with their rankings. You have a few teams that's kind of like right where they should be, respectfully, right? But you also have a few teams that's like, how are they gaining that much respect? And Alabama's not. So right here at number one, of course, you're going to have Georgia. Georgia should be right there near the top three teams on everybody's preseason rankings. And as we talk about it, why don't y'all put our top five preseason top five teams in the chat right now? Everybody put your preseason top fives. I kind of feel sorry for the little kittens right now, man. I don't feel, man. Dwight, you better clear that up. What's up, Coach? Carl is in the building. Y'all, if y'all can right now, I'm looking at the chat. We got a high chat rate right now. I want everybody right now to take 20 seconds, please, for me right now and this Coach Smook Network on YouTube to share the live. As the numbers begin to grow, the algorithm is starting to kick. I want you to take a moment to like the stream too. Make sure you like the stream. All my moderators, y'all make sure y'all take the time and share it, because when y'all share it, it helps us a little bit more. When the moderators get out there and share it, it helps us a little bit more. Get us over on Twitter. Get us over on Twitter, y'all. Everybody get us over on Twitter. And while we looking at the preseason rankings, I like Five Adams top five right now. I can agree with this. Except I wouldn't have Bama at number one right now. I'm not gonna be a homer. I'm gonna be realistic, but in no particular order, I like this top five: Bama, UGA, Ohio State, Texas, and Oregon. And that's with Ohio State being at 5 and Ole Miss being right there with Ohio State. I feel like Ole Miss is really going to have a solid year. I think Ole Miss will have a 10-2 strong 10-2 season if they could stay healthy and if their defense shows up this year. If the offense can help the defense, I think Ole Miss will have a strong year. Looking at Antoine, he's saying UGA, OSU, number 3 Bama, number 4 Texas and Oregon. So everybody's sticking around the same 5, which is respectful. I can respect that. Got Southern Red. Said Bama, UGA, Texas, Ohio, Oregon. Not in that order. I feel you. That's the same with me right now. I would feel good if Bama came in this preseason official rankings at number 5. I would not feel bad. I promise you, I would not feel bad. I think it's fair to rate Bama at 5. Looking at what we lost in the offseason, but also looking at where we finished last year. If we were the top 4 team last year, you can't put us outside the top 5. We bring back more production. We bring back more of our roster than most the other top 4 teams. I think Texas is the only team that brings back a more veteran roster, and Georgia. So you only got 2 teams in front of us that bring back a more veteran roster. Looks good. We should be 3 for the start of the season. I don't know, man. I would love to be 4 or 5. I was about to switch Texas and Bama, put Texas at 3, Bama at 4. Okay, I like that too. I like that look. Kimberly says Bama, UGA, Ohio State, Texas, and Oregon. So everybody's generally saying the same thing, which is understandable. Zachary coming in with a different take, a different name: Bama, Ole Miss, Georgia, Texas, Oregon. Not in that particular order. I like that. Like I said, Ohio State and Ole Miss, to me, coming into the season, I can't. I mean, Ohio State on paper looks better, but that's been said for a lot of teams. That's been said for a lot of teams preseason, and you see how that's worked out in the past. It's about what you can actually do on the field. On the field, what you do. But how I see teams finish last year, Ohio State didn't finish with a strong win, so they got a lot of new pieces that they got to figure out how they're going to fit, right? And right now, I'm taking a moment to share my live stream. I'm sharing on Facebook. My fault, y'all. Yeah. Got 36 in the chat. Appreciate y'all for being here, y'all. Hey, we got 36 in the chat. We only got 30 likes. Y'all run them likes up for your boy, man. Run them likes up for your boy. Trying to get the viewers in here, because we're going to open up the phone lines. And I really want y'all to light the phone lines up. Have fun today. Talk to me. I ain't talked to y'all all week. So we're going to do 8-minute 8-minute phone calls, try to get everybody in, depending on how many phone calls we have coming in. But yeah, man, I'm hyped today. I'm really excited to be back in front of the AAA family. Y'all just don't understand. This week was not easy, y'all. But shout out to the team for supporting and helping me get some things situated. My brother Vontae, man, helping me move. It's been cool. Car Conversations is in the building, y'all. Just because my sister popped up, and I needed some encouragement this week, and I'm grateful for her book, y'all. I'm grateful for her book because it is more about the athletic spiritual mindset, or not necessarily spiritual, but it is more around athletics, right? But at the same time, this thing is so inspiring. So before the end of the stream, we're gonna do another book giveaway, man. We got 4 more. Actually, we got 4 more to give away. And I haven't forgot about y'all. Look, life been lifing, y'all. When I mailed that stuff to the wrong address, it took so I'm waiting for them to decide if they're gonna refund me. You know, I showed them proof of where stuff was supposed to go. And you know, if they're gonna refund me, I'm gonna be able to send this stuff out ASAP. But if not, hey, life is life, and I'm gonna get all y'all stuff out to y'all. If not, listen. The thing is, I'm about to be mobile anyway, so all y'all in the local areas, it's gonna be fun to drop it off to you. But I'm sending it to you. I promise you. I'm not gonna keep it. It's all literally in the same bags. Everything's still wrapped up. Only thing different is I took the paper the shipping package that they got shipped in to the wrong address, to my address. Is not in there no more. But y'all, Uncle Jay is in the building. What's good, Uncle Jay? What's good? We're gonna open them phone lines in a minute, man. But y'all, guess what else we're gonna dive into? We're gonna talk about this. So that's kind of like my outlook on the preseason rankings, y'all. Top 5, top 10. Top 5 is, I think, Alabama. I think we should be top 5 easily. But the thing is too, chat. If Alabama pops in at 6, 7, I love that for us. I love that position for us coming in. You get an early game against probably what's going to be number 1 ranked Georgia, right? You go in and upset a number 1 ranked Georgia as a number 6 team. You go and you allow Ohio State to have the pressure put on them for the rest of the season, right? You have a team like Ohio State who's probably going to go undefeated. They schedule. Oregon is the only team I see that could possibly upset them. But Oregon goes in and they beat Ohio State. Does Oregon really submit themselves and solidify themselves as a top 2 team, top 3 team during that time? I mean, it's a lot of ranking switching games early in the season, which really don't matter now because of the 12-team playoff. You know, you could lose too early and still get in and end up being a national champion. But when you talk about playing for pride and just maintaining the momentum, setting the standard, establishing dominance, you definitely want to take care of teams. So it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a good season. Bunch of games, a bunch of preseason rankings going to be coming out here. And y'all, we 4 days away from fall kickoff. 4 days away from fall kickoff. Man, fall kickoff 4 days away. I'm excited. Let's jump into the depth chart, man. I got our lads. They always pretty accurate. They positions may be off a little bit, but they're usually pretty accurate with order and where guys will be placed. But let's jump into it. Let me see if I can get share this tab right here. Let's get over here to it. Boom, right here. So let's jump into this depth chart, y'all. You got and this is we're gonna go over offense and defense. Jumping into this season, man, I'm very confident about the offensive side. How fast this thing clicks and meshes is all on, I think, how much the coaching staff pushes out there, because this is a capable group of guys. You look at, we have enough youth. We got a good mixture of youth and veteran leadership on the offensive side. You got enough experience, not key guys being, go-to or primary options, but you got enough experience on the offensive side at your skill positions that you're going to see somebody develop, naturally become the go-to guy. And it might be a different guy from game to game. One thing I want y'all to pay attention to, and this is our lads, they really don't, they go based off of whatever reports and things come out from camps, right? They have Ryan Williams, and I want y'all to pay attention to this because I wanted y'all to listen to me when I was saying this. And I don't know if y'all remember Coin God. Y'all remember how he used to be like Ryan Williams going to play the X in this position? Look at where our lads has Ryan Williams plays. They have him at the Z position, which is right there behind Kendrick Law. You're talking about the same position that's going to be in a lot of those jet motions, those quick screens, those crossers, those mesh concepts, right? A lot of deep crossers, seams, bends, K routes, post corners. You're going to see a lot of that from the Z position when they're split as the number one receiver. And then when they motion inside, create mismatches, get in the corner on the safety. Look at the receivers they have at the Z position. When you think about matchups, you're talking about the three fastest receivers in the room. Jaron Hamilton, a burner. Rico Scott is a burner, right? Ryan Williams and Kendrick Law. But to see those young guys right there, those young fast guys in that position, that tells you what this staff wants to do. And then you look at the H position, which is usually the slot. You want a guy there that's generally more compact, still great route runner, more of your possession guy, going to be able to get in and out of his cuts quick, right? Look at this lineup. Kobe Prentice, Emmanuel Henderson, Cole Adams, Bubba Hampton. These are all guys I was telling y'all are literally route technicians. And look at how they're lined up on this roster at the slot position. Route technicians. Come on, man. Like, Coach Smook know what he be talking about. You look at the X position. Bigger wide receivers that's going to be able to take advantage of one-on-ones. That's going to have to attract over-the-top safety help, right? You get what I'm saying? Jeremy Bernard, 6 foot, 6'1". I think he's 6'1", 215. Then you got Caleb Odom, 6'5", 220, 225. You got Amari Jefferson, another big body freshman coming in. And honestly, I think Rico Scott is going to move up to where that spot right there too. Over there to the X, I guarantee you. But then you look at the offensive line. This is where I have some debate. I have some questions. I like Caden Proctor right there as the starting left tackle. I like Tyler Booker as the left guard. I like Parker Brailsford as the center. I like Jaden Roberts. But I don't see Elijah Pritchett moving over to right tackle and moving Wilkin Formby out the way. Because Wilkin Formby, man, that right tackle position the whole spring. Coming into his basically his sophomore year, he's coming to his redshirt freshman year, but he's coming to his sophomore year on the team, sophomore year in the system, in college, right? And I don't think they got that one right. Elijah Pritchett to me is going to be maybe the second left tackle, second string left tackle. If they're moving him to the right side, he's going to be behind McVay and Formby. Miles McVay, Rock Montgomery, those are two guys that I see first guys off the bench, interior and exterior offensive lineman. No matter which side, I think Rock can play right or left guard. He's your first guy off the bench for a case situation, right? Injury sub. Rock Montgomery go to left guard. Rock Montgomery go to right guard. Miles McVay. And I think in this situation, if a tackle goes down, I think Pritchett would get the first nod, but right there on his heels will be Miles McVay. And then you got quality depth behind those guys that you can see that they're going to continue to develop. And you got some guys like Geno Vandermark, who came in, traditionally was a guard. Coming in, they got him slotted at center, which is what I thought we were going for when we went to the portal for more offensive linemen. Looking at the tight end depth chart, listen, do not get caught up with the tight end depth chart because all four of these guys, these top four guys, you're going to see them. It's basically going to be your Y tight end and then your H back, your H back. So your Y, I see CJ Dupree being your first guy out there and Danny Lewis being behind him. And then for your first H back guy, Robbie Oots, and then your guy Josh Cuevas behind him. And what's crazy is Alabama, we looked at why Alabama was going so heavy in recruiting for tight ends, targeting tight end prospects for the 25 and 26 class. Well, if you look at the guys in this room right now, CJ Dupree had a decent year last year with the amount of targets, no drops, made a lot of big plays, solid blocking. He just needs a decent year. 300, 400 receiving yards, 20 catches for him is a solid year for him to go and get a solid third round, fourth round draft pick and have a long career as a contract player in the league. Same thing with Josh Cuevas. Josh Cuevas could come in this year and 24 catches, 26 catches, and really show his quality and blocking, right? What's up, Pastor Brunson? Rev B over there on the Facebook side. Y'all, I love this layout within the avatars, man. Yo, Pastor B, come check in. Rev, come check in on the YouTube side. We miss you over here on the YouTube side. Appreciate you for checking in on that Facebook side. And if you don't mind sharing this with the rest of the Facebook family, the rest of the Facebook Alabama family on Facebook, y'all. Y'all, we can really take advantage of our opportunity here. But listen, so I'm looking at Josh Cuevas could have a solid year and go to the league, probably go fourth or fifth round, third round. You know, both of those guys can go third round. Robbie Ouse is going to go fourth round, third round. All these tight ends could leave this year. And then you got Danny Lewis and Ty Lockwood. You got Jay Lindsey, who's a young guy in that room, right? You're not going to see him on the roster. He's probably going to be red-shirted. But he's a young guy in that room. And then you got what's the tight end commit? Caleb Edwards. We just got Caleb Edwards commit in the 25 class. So I see a lot of bright future for this tight end room. But Smook, I think they will take advantage of tight end more this season. Me too. I think it's just going to be so much more spread out. I just think it's going to be so much more spread out because of the skill sets you have available. I mean, they used 4 tight ends last year. You don't think they're going to use all 4 this year? I do. Then, of course, at the quarterback position, you got Jalen Monroe, the starter, QB1. I don't see that changing no time soon. Ty Simpson. Y'all, I had a weird dream, and I'm not going to tell y'all about it because I don't want to. I will not be blamed for that. And then we looking at the running back room. We got Jam Miller, Richard Young, Daniel Hill, Kevin Riley, and Justice Haynes. Justice Haynes going to definitely, I think he's going to be coming out as a starter. Y'all, did we look at the updated roster pictures yet? The numbers and everything? Let me see. Let me check it out. It's going to be pick your poison 100%, man. I agree. I think Alabama's offense will be the catalyst of this season. That's just me starting off. And I think the defense will become more and more dominant as the offense puts pressure on other offenses to score fast, you know, or to honestly just to score. If this offense could score every time we get out, be, 89% through the first 4 weeks, like a high 80% on scoring drives, like we were, I think that was 2018 with Tua. I think that was 2018. 86% of our drives were scoring drives. We had scored in the first 6 games of the season. We scored on the first drive every game. That's a crazy span. That's like crazy good numbers. That means you got to have a high powered offense to be that solid, right? So if we can somehow get a group of guys together on the field, right? First group guys to just come out and naturally just blend. I think this is gonna be a dangerous year for Alabama offense. Trying to get this. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna share this like this. I like this right here. I like this view right here. Check this out. Tell me these ain't no good pictures for these young men, bro. Looking at the 20 class of the Alabama 2024 roster. Numbers updated. You got Deontay Lawson number 0, Damani Jackson number 1, Kendrick Law number 1. You got Xavier Brown. I figured that he was going to get a lower number, man. That's 16. I think he got 15 or 16 in the in preseason. I knew that wasn't going to stick long. Y'all know Deuce. Ryan Williams had to come and get his Deuce. His number 2. Emmanuel Henderson in number 3 looks so much better than 24. I'm not gonna lie. As a wide receiver, 24 was pick. It was giving me bad vibes, man. It was giving me bad vibes. That number 3 you gonna play better. Keon Sabb with that number 3, right? Jalen Miro. And who picked up number 4 on the Quay? Oh yeah, Quay Rusar. I like that for him. Coming off the edge in number 4. Jeremy Bernard picking up number 5 as he did in spring ball. King Mack coming over to transfer. I think we're going to see a lot of production from this young man, guys. I seen him getting some work at corner, but also at the safety position. Where Alabama will play him, I'm not sure, man. I think he'll make a solid Husky Rover safety, corner, whatever I think Rover is more so your corner, Husky is more so your safety / hybrid linebacker, right? Strong safety / hybrid linebacker. I think he's going to make a more of a better Husky. Has the size for the position and everything. You talking about 5'10", 190, shorter, stockier, right? Probably going to be quicker in playing underneath. Also, a little bit more girth to in run support, right? Yeah, great picks. 47 in the chat. Let the number match on the likes. Hit that like button. Run it up. Was a dream or a nightmare? Smook was a dream or a nightmare? What you mean, Deborah? Was a dream or a nightmare about what? I think the tight end is going to be the focus point in all the college football this year. They will be used in like a big body receiver type, kind of like the NFL use them now. 100%, man. And people are just starting to pick up, but LSU really started making a lot of focus on their tight ends. Notre Dame has always done it. Stanford. So yeah, I like these pictures, man. Kobe, y'all. It's funny seeing these young men grow up and like their facial features change. Look at Jay Mbakwe, man. That boy look like he's eating whole chickens every day. It's crazy to me that he's only 170. He looks a lot bigger than 170 in person. Richard Young look every bit of 200, if not 225. Austin Mack, 226. I'm not believing that. Definitely more like a 235, 240. Boy got big tree trunk legs. You got Big Otis sitting at 320. Believable. He carried it well. Jahad Campbell, I like that 11 for him. 6'3", 230. Yep, I can see that. Rico Scott, 6 foot 185. I like 11 for Rico, man. I like 11 for Rico. I feel like certain positions should was the dream a warning or instruction? No, it was the dream is I don't even want to talk about it, Carr. Jocelyn, I really don't want to talk about it, sis. I don't want to talk about it. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all about it because I don't believe in voodoo or bad juju, none of that stuff no more. But I'm gonna talk about it after we get done looking at the pictures. Cole Adams, I want y'all to pay attention. Cole Adams gonna be a rich man slave bowling this season with a lot more speed, a faster slave bowling. Shout out to my boy Malachi Moore, man, permanent captain, nominated as one of the permanent team captains for the season, man. Glad to see him. Graham Nicholson coming in. Whenever you see a kicker go and get a low number, he's legit. Whenever you see a kicker come in college and go get a low number, he's legit. All right, he got some confidence. Justin Jefferson in at number 15, y'all. I can't wait to see that young man get unleashed in his Alabama defense over there on that Swarm D playing under Kane Womack. I think Kane Womack really loves this type of linebacker with Justin Jefferson. Of course, the golden child, Ty Simpson himself, y'all. I really hope this young man can find it in himself to stay focused and just stick around for 1 year. As great as Keelan Robinson is going to be, I would love for him to have 1 year to sit behind a guy like Ty Simpson and just see the confidence you can have with your arm when you really just develop, right? When you take your time and learn the speed of the college game. Because Ty Simpson, when he takes the helm as the starting quarterback, no matter where it is, and I say no matter where it is because there's no telling what he might do after this season or what might happen this season. But Ty Simpson will be a top 5 quarterback when he goes into the league. I really think he will be. I really do. Top 5. And that's if he continues to just stay humble and develop. Now, if he gets ahead of himself and puts himself in a bad situation chasing playing time, somewhere where the system doesn't fit, it'll affect them. It'll affect them negative. But yeah, Jaron Hamilton, Red Morgan, Amari Jefferson, man, all these young boys. Man, I ain't gonna lie, Alabama graphics department, they did their thing with the photography. Look at Ja Lathan, that joker, man. He's a big old boy too, man. Bubba Hampton, 21, fits him. That dude is fast, y'all. A burner. Look at Dre Jr. Like to see that 21 looking like his father. That's crazy. If anybody knows what Dre Kirkpatrick Sr. looks like, this is kind of an eerie feeling to see his son. You get what I'm saying? James Smith. I can't wait. And he rocking 23. Look at Big Noah. Big Noah out here, man. Noah Carter. Jaleel Hurley. Glad to see him toughing it out, sticking it out. Jam Miller, man. This dude is built like a brick, man. He just a brick, a muscle walking around. Him and Justice. Kevin Riley. Another, bigger running back to be a true freshman. Aiden Moore, I love seeing this, y'all. Malachi's little brother on the roster. Frederick Moore. Where's my guy? I go Hunter Osborne, number 33. Y'all, Hunter Osborne is going to surprise a lot of people this year. He was getting some reps last year. And if you pay attention to the spring game, he's very disruptive, caused a lot of havoc in the interior of the defensive line. You got Q-Rob, Jeremiah Alexander. We get into the linebackers, the dogs now. QB Reese wearing that 36. I don't see him wearing that number too much. You know, this is probably a freshman thing. QB Reese is a guy that I think is going to be the next great middle linebacker. Him and Luke Metz together in rotation is going to be fun to see how that develops over the next few years. Elijah May. My God, if I'm telling you, y'all, we getting Elijah May. We're going to get Elijah May. We're going to talk to Elijah May. I got something about his story, something about his technique on that field this past spring, his effort, the way he was. I feel like he will get an opportunity to showcase his skill set. And if he ever got the opportunity, I'm not going to say he will get one. If he ever got the opportunity, he would turn some heads and it would be hard to pull him back off the field. Justin O. Can't wait to see this young man flourish. Speed at the linebacker position. Yanzi Pierre. A lot of people keep sleeping on him. A lot of people have forgotten about him. Not me, though. Jay Sean Ross is another young freshman that's going to, just going to have to wait his turn. Going to have a Q-Rob type career if he continues to stick around. That boy Chase Davis, we seen his YouTube video. Where the big boys at? Tim Smith said he want to be the best offensive lineman in the class, in his draft class. Tyler Booker. Miles McVay. Ours truly Rock Montgomery. Elijah Pritchett, man. I might see him later on today. The Quill Bertrand, the Texas A&M transfer. Look at these mustaches. We got to get rid of that mustache, Baker. Get rid of that mustache, Baker. We don't want that. Joseph Ido, that's a good picture. That boy is huge too, man. It's a big dude. Parker Brasford. I'm hearing that he's like more 290 now. 285, 290. I'm hearing it. And Caden Proctor is down to 331. So they might need to update these height and weight. Yeah, because Jaden Roberts is 295, 300. Yeah, they need to update these height and weight. Yeah, Danny Lewis is 260, 265. Jordan Renard, he's still about the same, yeah. Edric Hill. Y'all, Edric Hill is going to be a beast. But yeah, looking at all the number changes, y'all, I'm getting excited looking at the roster, man, because it just reminds me of how much talent we actually got on this roster. Jeremiah Beeman. You're talking about a freshman that's about to go and wreak havoc on that D-line. Tim Keenan coming back. Man, we got so much ammo, y'all. I don't know why people are doubting Alabama. I don't know why. But let them keep doubting. Keep on doubting. Keep on doubting. Keep on thinking that it's going to be sweet over this way. And y'all going to be sadly mistaken. Y'all going to be sadly mistaken because Bama is here to stay, man. Bama is here to stay, and we got some names to take, got some things to handle. So, with that being said, y'all, I think everybody's been waiting for this. So after we get back from this quick commercial break, and this is just thanking my AAA members, y'all know what it is. I'm going to go grab me some water. And when we come back, we will open the phone lines. We will open the phone lines when we get back. I will have you on the phone lines. Let me see if I got the right banner up. Here we go. There goes the right banner. So get ready to call in, y'all. The phone line will be open after this commercial break. Thank y'all for tuning in again. We're at 50 people on the live, man. 50 people here on YouTube. Make sure y'all drop y'all likes. And once again, while we're on the commercial, take a moment and share the live stream. Once again, y'all, thank you for doing what you do for the Coach Smook Network. I'm glad to be back. We just hit our first hour. Here goes our first commercial break. Check y'all when I get back. Welcome. First of all, I just want to say thank you for joining the AAA family. By doing so, you have committed to supporting this channel monetarily, and for that, I could not thank you enough. I'm glad that you saw fit to contribute to the growth of this network, and because of that, you will have access to all the behind-the-scenes content that we're going to be placing on this channel, backstage access to all the vlogs, VODs. We got all types of content. You will have early access to it. Also, any event that you see come out with outside with Coach Smook or anything sponsored or partnered with Coach Smook will be preferred, and we will all make sure that we're all taken care of. This community is going to continue to grow. Don't miss out on any opportunities to network. We have other content creators. We have business owners. We got entrepreneurs. This is Coach Smook Network because we believe in networking. We want to uplift the community. So thank you for contributing to helping that mission, seeing that goal. And that's really what we're here for, right? We're here to uplift and continue to grow. So thank you for all your contributions and welcome to the family. AAA SOS. Yeah, SOS. Yo, I got to take a moment real quick and let me see if I can find him. There you go, man. I got to give a special shout out to my brother Bino. And I said I got to start doing this again. I don't know. I think it just changed up once we was doing it so much before we got super chats. But you guys that send your donations, man, I have to remember to keep my phone up, because I don't have the Coach Smook Cash App and Venmo on my primary phone. I have it on the work phone. Y'all know the red phone is the work phone. That's the Bama phone. So I just want to say thank you to Bino for the generous donation, man. Brother, I can't thank you enough. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, man, 100% for your support. You didn't have to do it. You ain't asked for it. But man, just know you really helping somebody, and it ain't even me. You helping somebody right now. So I appreciate you, man. And everybody else that showed and sold donations throughout the week, man, I appreciate each and every one of you. I can't remember. I think it was 2 others. I can't remember. But shout out to y'all, man. Bino, 100%, bro. Thank you, man. Ant, what's good, my guy? Yo, Coach, had some great news. I became an uncle again. My older brother and his fiance had a baby girl on Thursday. Yo, congrats, Anthony, bro, on your niece. Congrats, man. Tell your brother and your sister-in-law, your soon-to-be sister-in-law, congratulations, man. Anytime we can birth the life on this earth, man, as crazy as times are, it's always good to see innocent life, new life birthed into this earth. So sweet and innocent, man. So congrats, man. What's up, Kangaroo Black, man? Look, Black, next week, man. Next week. I just got set back up. I've been out of the loop for a minute, but I've been checking in. I got to catch you last week. Got to link up again. It's time to check in. Got 5 weeks till kickoff. 5 weeks till kickoff, right? 5 weeks till kickoff. What's up, man? But yeah, congrats, Anthony. Appreciate you. And y'all, shout out Kangaroo Black for pulling up, man. I know a lot of y'all already follow his content. Man, Black, appreciate you for showing love, man. 4 days into fall camp. Facts. 5, Adam. 4 days, man. July 31st, fall camp kicks off for the University of Alabama, which what that tells you. That means what? 3 weeks of practice, y'all. 3 weeks of practice. 3 weeks of practice is what you get for fall camp. Oh man, 15 practices, y'all. That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait. But without further ado, y'all, I'm excited to bring this to y'all again. The phone line is now open, 334-625-1121. Go ahead and call in and be prepared. Just say your name and put me in the game, coach, and I'll get you in here on the phone line so you can talk to your boy this evening. Are we at evening now? No, we still morning. We still in the morning. 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. We got our first caller calling in. Y'all know who it is.
Call from
Zachary, put me in the game, coach.
Yo, Zach, what's up? You in the game with your boy, Coach Smook, man. How you feeling, Zach?
I'm feeling good, Coach. How are you doing this beautiful Saturday morning?
Man, I'm doing good, Zach. Look, glad to be back on the live, on the stream, talking to my people, chopping it up, talking some Bama football, some college football. Not just Bama football, but all football, man. Everything college sports, everything sports. I'm just happy to be with my family. How you feeling today, though, man?
I'm doing good. Been missing you, of course, because you're of course, listening to your show, helps get my day going each morning, but not having that's kind of been difficult. But I understand you had to move and get settled and get everything situated, and it takes time to do that.
And hey, and it wasn't the easiest, but we made it happen, man. We made it happen.
Right.
So how you feeling, man? We kind of open up today, kind of just talking about how close we are to the season, man. And I don't think people really realize, like, it's already the end of July.
Right.
And August 31st is a month away from fall camp, which is in 4 days.
Right.
Like, what is that? I mean, just think about what I just said. Fall camp starts in 4 days, and the season kickoff is a month away from fall camp kickoff.
Right. It's crazy. I'm getting excited for the season because, that means just, and then what, 20 something days after that is our tailgate party, after kickoff.
Right.
I'm excited to come up there and meet everybody and get to hang out with y'all and watch some football. I haven't completely decided yet. It depends on how my funds worked out, but I might come to the Western Kentucky game for your dad's birthday and come say hey and wish your dad a happy birthday and everything.
Oh, for sure, Zach. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool,
yeah.
man. Look, my dad'll probably go crazy for that one. He'll enjoy that one. He'll enjoy that one, man. But Zach, but Zach, I want to talk about get your reaction. I know you've seen the news with Caleb Cunningham and him, his little take on his Auburn visit and all that stuff. So what's your take on it, and how you feel about how some of these recruits who are currently committed to Alabama are handling their commitment to Alabama?
And this is my opinion. Go enjoy your recruitment. Go visit all the other teams, and enjoy your recruitment, and then enjoy the process. Because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to go out and soak this thing in. But at the same time, I completely agree. If he feels like Auburn ain't for him and he wants to come to Alabama, come to Alabama. It's to his discretion. And the food's better in Tuscaloosa anyways than over there at that Cal College.
Facts. And that's why I went on his I'm not gonna lie. I went on when Caleb Cunningham tweeted out that he was gonna be at Big Cat Sunday. I was one of the first ones that went on there and said enjoy, but they don't season their chicken. I mean, straight up. And we don't even know if that's actually chicken, but yeah, we know that it's not seasoned. I've
Right.
only thing I've eaten in Auburn, and I'm gonna be straight up. Um, I've stopped at Waffle House right there when you get off of I think that's exit 58 or is it I forget what exit it is. But I stopped at that Waffle House and the McDonald's right there. I won't go anywhere else in Auburn. I will not. I refuse. So Caleb Cunningham made a great wise choice by not going to that Big Cat cookout because they probably was cooking some cat. But other than that, Zach, other than that, man, I saw a lot of, especially the offensive line. The offensive line commits. They're very verbal about being the next great wall. Looking at this year's offensive line, the guys that's slotted to be the starters. You look at starting at left tackle, not Wilkin Formby, but Caden Proctor. Then you got Tyler Booker, Parker Brailsford right next to him. Jaden Roberts, and then right tackle, I believe, is going to be Wilkin Formby. When you look at those names on that roster and that lineup, what's your confidence level going into this season? In Jalen Miro's protection, but not just the protection, but how comfortable you feel about snaps and everything with Jalen Miro this year?
And again, I agree with you. I don't agree, Elijah. I think Elijah Pritchett, he hasn't proven that he deserves a starting spot at least yet.
Yeah.
And so, and to answer your question, I'm very confident in our offensive line this year, and especially with Parker Brailsford, because, he just came off the last season, the best offensive line in college football. Washington's offensive line won the best offensive line award. So,
yep.
He's got to be able to, snap the ball, be able to block, run block, pass block, everything,
right.
And especially to start as a freshman, you have to be talented, and he held his own. I mean, were there games where he might have gotten beat a time or two? Of course, all 18-year-olds are going to get beat, once they're developing and until they get developed and reach their man strength.
Yeah.
They'll get beat a time or two, but I'm not worried about this season so far. Until proven otherwise, I'm not going to worry.
Facts. I'm right there with you. And everything for the next 4.5 weeks, 5 weeks is all speculation. Until we kick that ball off, we don't know what this team is going to be. I just think right now on paper we're set up pretty nicely, and I appreciate your take, Zach. But before you get out of here, man, look. It's been a whole week. It's been a whole week. I ain't even listen. You don't get no nice introduction. Chat AAA family. Without further ado, y'all been missing it for a whole week. I've been missing it for a whole week. Y'all coming to the stage. My guy, the voice of the AAA family, Zach SOS Wilges. Snap your finger.
I got to do this for Susie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susie. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, go ahead, Zach. I knew you was gonna do something special, man. Look, that's hey, you know what, Zach? That's the safe way to play it. Coming back from a week off, I would have did something simple too, like something safe and meaningful. Yeah, I like that, man. See, I like where your head is, Zach. You thinking showbiz now. Now you thinking showbiz. I like. That's what's up, man. And
Oh,
what?
I got some fire coming now for you. So
Listen,
get ready.
yeah, hey, you just make sure you ready. You gotta be ready for the season because it's coming. It's coming, man. It's literally
Oh
around.
yeah.
It ain't even around the street no more. It's literally up the street now. Like you're the fourth house on the street, and the stop sign is 4 houses away. It's in the corner of the fourth house, the first house on the neighbor's yard. That's where the season is.
Yes.
You can step out in your
Yes.
front driveway, walk to your driveway to check the mailbox, and look down the sidewalk and see that stop sign, and that's where the season is. It's that close.
Right.
So I hope y'all are ready. And shout out again to Susan, our sister, AAA family, for her birthday, celebrating her birthday. She says, thank you, Zach. And to the rest of the family that's wishing her a happy birthday, I want to say thank you to y'all for showing my sister love, man. Southern Red is in the chat. I see you. All right, Zach, appreciate you for pulling up today, man, and calling in. Let's go ahead and open up the phone lines for everybody else, man, calling in. Zach, kicking it off like he always does. Roll Tide, Zach. Zach kicking it off like he always does, man. Listen, this is the Coach Smook kickoff call-in show, man. This is what we're going to be doing every Saturday. Every Saturday. It's going to be way more fun once we have games, game charts, and everything up. I'm going to have guests coming on, co-hosts. We're going to do our pregame show the night before. We're going to do the call-in show, the pregame call-in show the day of. We're going to do a post-game call-in on games where we're not at the game. I'm telling y'all, 34 days till kickoff. What's up, High Power TV? Jumping in the chat. I see you, my boy. Hey, while you're here, High Power, take a moment and share the live stream on all your social platforms. And hey, King's Family Reacts, good to see you too. I seen you pop in here. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, man. I'm so glad to be back, y'all. That week off, I promise you, I'm going to try my best not to ever do that again. It's different when you actually working on the project. See, that the first week I was down here when I was working on the project, you know, I was doing the project, so it was different. It was different. But this time it was different because I was moving, you know. Had to get my stuff together, get myself together. Coach, did I see your email? I don't know. Let me check, man. I could check real quick while we open the phone line. Let me open the phone line up too while we here. Let me open the phone line up. Open the phone line up. Phone line is now open. 334-625. We talking preseason depth chart, preseason rankings, Alabama outlook, reaction to recruits commit and staying committed. See, make sure I ain't missing no phone calls, y'all. Here we go. The Athletic. Oh, the Athletic just sent their college football top 25 rankings. All right, we'll open that page up there. Let me see. Which email address did you send it to? Oh, if this is you, Kyle, then I did get it. That's already prepped for a weekday show, if that's what you was talking about, the poll. Oh, man. We got another caller on the line, 601 on the line, man. Who is this? Y'all know who this.
Man, put me in the game, coach.
To accept.
Yo, Piano Man, you in the game, brother. How you feeling?
Hey, what's up, coach? What's up, coach? What the business is with the witness?
Man, look, it sounds like you need to wake up a little bit, man. What's up, man? What's good? Been on that West Coast too long.
Look here. Look, I've been in the in service. Look, I broke away from the in service just to come hang out with my big brother and my AAA family.
Man, that's
so
what's
we learned
up,
about
man.
bullying and school shootings and this, that, and the third. So I got to hit it back Monday back in my classroom. So, it kind of drained me a little bit. But I'm all good though, brother. I'm all good.
100%, man. Look, glad to hear your voice again. And look, man, I'm gonna miss you. I know school coming back, getting ready to get started back up and everything. And we actually gonna be doing multiple 2-hour segments throughout the day coming into the beginning of the fall season. So there's going to be plenty of opportunities for us to stay interactive. And it also provides me a space and it keeps me on a schedule, 3 to 4 days out the week where I'm going live 3 times a day to interact with the community and provide reactive content. And then, we'll have our weekend schedule, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Shout out to High Power TV with the $9.99 super chat, man. Appreciate that, High Power TV, and appreciate you for pulling up again, man. But go ahead, Piano Man.
Yeah, I'm going to be, I will be interacting from my classroom. I just won't be like on the phone, but, I'll still be at my tablet or, whatever device I'll be using. But, hey, I'll still be on there throughout the day.
Hey, listen, as long as you're here, brother, that's all that matters to me. But, man, dive into it. I ain't got to talk, Bama football, anything with my family for our week. So what's on your mind?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind. And I want to shout out to Bino, who I was sitting in church last night, and he let us know that the SEC, the LSU game, between LSU Alabama game was being replayed last night, right? So when church was over, I came home and everything, and it was the end of the second quarter and all that kind of stuff. And I was sitting there watching this game as if it was live, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I took away from it. Now that I look back on it in hindsight, I heard Zach say something. Shout out to Zach too, big brother, man. You said something that it confirmed how I'm feeling. I'm no longer worried about our team. I wasn't really worried about it in the first place, but I watched LSU, the LSU Alabama replay last night, and I watched our O-line. I watched it. I mean, watched it. Now, Smook, I don't know if you saw this or not, which I know you did, but I hope they put it in the if you saw it in the if you saw the replay last night, put this in the chat. The O-line blew LSU off the line all night long. They were killing them. I said, my goodness. And we saw the weak link in the O-line. The weak link was not from tackle to tackle. Like that. The weak link was actually the center. Because even in the replays last night, there were a lot of hiccups in that game. There were a lot of them. And so from the center exchange to the quarterback, a lot of hiccups right there. Now that we have Brailsford, can you believe what I feel sorry for any D-line that's not going to be in shape. I'm serious now, because when I saw that Jam Miller, Roydell Williams, and Milroe were killing LSU, killing them. And the reason that some of those penalties came at the end for LSU is because they were frustrated.
Right.
There's an old term, you know, Coach Smook, speed kills. LSU was not in the same league with the speed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only thing that I did see that concerned me, but it didn't concern me that much, LSU called themselves wanting to get into a shootout with us. They did not have the weapons to get into the shootout with. All they had was Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors. That was basically it.
Yeah.
Bama had too many weapons for them. I said all of that to say this. Bama fans. Don't worry about all that. What Matt Moscona and his mama or anybody else is saying, bruh. Let me tell you something. Bama is loaded. The depth. And I'm going back to my chart again, Smook. What you had us doing earlier in the preseason. I'm going back at center Brailsford, left guard Booker, left tackle Proctor. On my right guard is going to be J. Rob. I'm Jaden Roberts. I'm going back to Formby, Dupree. My wide going to be Kobe Prentice. Hey, check this out. Did you see Kobe Prentice last night? If anybody watched the game, Kobe Prentice was dangerous back there, returning kickoffs. Yeah. He liked the broke one. So I still got Prentice at my Y. I got on my Z. I got still Caleb Oldham and Henderson. And my X, I got, between Bernard, Jeremy Bernard and Kendrick Law. I mean, man, bro. And then we know with our quarterback, Milroe, Jam, and Justice. And then depending on how we play good in that first half, we're gonna have our other brothers coming off the bench there. It's gonna be some heavy substitution. So I believe that, making a long story short, I believe our depth on offense is gonna overpower just about everybody. I'm like Zach. I'm not worried. So when we tee up on August 31st, my expectation is blowout city. That's my expectation. I'm just saying. That's my expectation. No more. There's nothing else that I can say. I've already said it. Hey, starting, is it Wednesday? The first practice, it's gonna be on. No more talk. No more talk. Whatever left to be said, now it's getting ready to take it on the field. And so by the time August the 31st comes, I expect Tuscaloosa to be boiling over. That's what I expect.
Hey,
fans, we ready. We ready over here, AAA.
You say that, but the Alabama fan base is really ready. Every home game, minus USF, is sold out as far as the tickets that the university is distributing. The only tickets that you can find now are through third-party sources. SeatGeek.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Those spots where you can buy it and resell them. Like Alabama hasn't had that since Tua's year as a starter, 2018 season. Alabama hasn't had that since then. So it just tells you the anticipation of this roster, of this new era of college football, but also the excitement that the players have contributed to with their response to Coach Saban retiring in this transition. I'm more confident looking at the players and how they're responding than I am, with knowing the history of Coach Kalen DeBoer and the staff and all of that. I'm more. If I just had to believe the word of the players and what their approach is coming into this game, coming into the season, I feel like this is one of the better teams based off of their approach to how they've done this attack this offseason.
Bruh, let me tell you something. The players, I'm going to tell you what, was anybody besides me proud of Jalen Milroe and how he handled himself in New York? Did you see that?
Man, I know you did. I seen it. And I wanted to go live and do a live reaction to it, but I already seen, you know what I'm saying? I had already seen. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let them have it. But when I do get to sit down and talk with Jalen Milroe, when Coach Smook Network, we really gonna dive into where that come from, because it's one thing I feel like people get satisfied and he wants to give more of really what causes him to be the way he is, right? He wants to give more, but media don't like that. Oh, this good clean guy story is really real, right? It's real. And we could take it past that just but you get what I'm saying. But for him to be consistent at where he is, not only is it a testament to Jalen Milroe, but look at Tyler Booker, look at Malachi Moore, look at all of these guys. They're not all the same, but they embrace their personality and it's presentable. It's not outlandish.
Mhm.
It's not without structure, right? And that's all
Right.
a testament to what Coach Saban instilled at the University of Alabama. And now that's part of the Alabama tradition as a football player. You want to find success, present yourself, market yourself every opportunity you get. That's in front of that's at the podium, that's on the field, that's in the classroom. Market yourself. And that's how you create value for yourself. And that's what Coach Saban has been teaching. And so because he already had a heads up on the game, that's why he could still the University of Alabama could still recruit high quality players without throwing a bag of money at them, because they could say before they started giving us money, these guys was coming out of college with endorsement deals and weren't even first and second round draft picks just because they were at the University of Alabama.
Exactly. And when you're talking about marketing yourself, creating value for yourself, one of the first ways that you can create value for yourself, and Coach Saban kept saying this, is go to class.
Mm-hmm.
Get your degree. Get your degree. Did you hear that, brother, when he said, I already have my degree? I forgot what he said is it marketing something? And then now he's getting his master's in sports management.
Sports
and
management and business marketing.
Yes. Who, and he kept saying, these are the things that Coach Saban wanted us to do. This is something that and then he talked about why he stayed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like you said, Coach Smook, man, when you do get that interview with him, bro, he'll be able to tell you some stuff because it'll come more from the heart with you, as opposed to it just being media driven with them for clicks and views and likes and this and that and the third. Because let me tell you something, he blew CBS away by just his introduction.
Yep.
He blew them away by just his introduction alone. So we not only have good athletic guys out there on the field, but they're intelligent as well.
Right.
So when you put all that intelligentsia plus the athleticism, that's called winning. That's called successful. That's called championship material. I have no doubt, Smook, that our guys are going to be ready on both offense and defense. I'm being honest with you. Next time I'll talk about the defense, but I just want to showcase the offense because that's the biggest deal, that when you're on other networks and listening to them and this, that, and the third, that's people's biggest concern is the offense.
Right.
After watching that LSU game last night, and I mean just watching it in retrospect, our O-line, I'm not going to say that they were weak. They were just not consistent. Here's the other part we have to remember. Our O-line was young. They were young guys.
Yeah.
They were young. Caden Proctor was a freshman.
A true freshman.
He was a true freshman.
You had a sophomore. You had two true sophomores out there in Jaden Roberts and Tyler Booker. You had Seth McLaughlin, who was the most experienced guy. But you didn't even start the season with Jaden. You started the season with Dalcourt. And then
and Dalcourt was hurt.
Yeah, and then your most senior guy, your most talented guy, highly talented guy was JC Latham, who came in way too heavy. The whole line was too heavy. But when we did have momentum, you saw only thing that was consistent about the offensive line last year was the inconsistency at center. That was the only thing that was consistent. You knew every game that there were going to be 70 to 85% of the doggone snaps was going to be off. You knew that the interior of our offensive line was going to get blown up. And it's always was a question between the center and the guard, those two gaps. So it was never, you very rarely saw the tackles get pushed back, thrown back by elite pass rushers every blue moon, but you didn't see it a lot in the game. Landon Jackson probably had the best game going against Caden Proctor. They took advantage of that, But but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that people try to write Alabama off because we lost a coach, And you open your eyes and you read a book or you read an article or you look at a tweet that actually post anything about rosters or players on roster, and you'll see quickly that Alabama is definitely one of the more talented rosters in America, man. But Piano, man, I got a question for you before you get off, man. If you had to go and choose a week one MVP off rip, like somebody that's really going to seize the moment, week one of Alabama, Western Kentucky kickoff, and seize the moment to become like a name, create a buzz, not just for themselves, but for the Alabama offense, and kind of emerges like, okay, that's the first option we're going to have to pay attention to. Who do you think that's going to be and why?
Okay. I'm going to do it this way. Let's take Jalen Milroe off the table.
Okay.
And because he's going to do his thing. So that's an automatic. If I just had to, and this is going to sound funny coming from me because I'm an offensive guy and especially the running back. But the guy that I think is going to prove his worth is going to be big boy Jaden Roberts. Jaden Roberts.
I like where your head is on that one.
That's what I think it's going to be. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going back to the game last night. Jaden Roberts, look, that dude, they did a double. When they did that double, Jaden Roberts fought the double off and went over and knocked his man 4 yards off the ball, and Jam Miller took it dead up the gut. They ain't caught Jam Miller yet. No. Was it Jam Miller's place? They ain't caught that dude yet. That's gonna be my dude, and that's the reason why is because they're writing Jaden Roberts off. Like I said, I'm listening to all these folks. They're putting all the same. He's no good. He's this. He's that, and the third. I went and watched this guy. There was no letdown after Dale Court got hurt. There was not a letdown. Now Jaden is a starter. That dude gonna be on fire because he has something to prove. Not that the rest of them won't, but I believe that, like I said before, I said the other night, I think it was with Coach Sean, when we're able to establish the run, that pass is going to automatically be there because that protection that they need. And I believe Roberts is going to be the mainstay. Yes, we needed Brailsford at the center to solidify some things, but Brailsford needed some help. J-Rob needed some help. And so I believe it's going to be Jaden Roberts who's going to be that guy that's going to set the tone, and I believe Alabama's going to be all right.
For sure, man. And like I said, Piano Man, as always, bro, you always bringing some insight, always bringing some good perspective. You said Jaden Roberts. For your phone call, my response, I rock with it. But I think game one, the guy that's going to emerge, and I think the offensive line is just going to handle business, right? Because it's Western Kentucky. So I wasn't even leaning towards offensive line. But I think the guy that's really going to explode game one and is really going to solidify the hype, Caleb Odom. I feel like Caleb Odom.
I can see that.
I feel like Caleb.
I can see that.
And this is why I say Caleb Odom. I feel like Caleb Odom might have 5 catches, but each catch will be like some kind of amazing grab. One-handed, one-on-one coverage, crazy back shoulder, crazy balance, toe tap on the sideline on the flood concept, a jump ball in the corner in the red zone. Like four catches where all the catches are just like, there's no way he's a freshman. And that's going to create the buzz to start saying, okay, well, that's the freshman. We gotta play game plan for a freshman. Hold up, timeout. And then next week, then the week after that, you got USF after that. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I think against Western Kentucky, a guy like Caleb Odom, and I'm just saying because I feel like the offensive line we're going to be so overhyped about our run game because of how great it's going to look. But it will be a game against Wisconsin where we see how solid it is. But that our run game, everybody, we just going to be drooling. I promise you. I promise you. I'm going to let y'all know 30-some days in advance, 34, 35 days in advance. I'm going to be fanboying over our run game week one. I don't care if it is against Western Kentucky. If we won 80 plus total, rushing between at the end of the game with 300 plus passing like I expect, almost 400 passing, I'm gonna be drooling over this run game because now I know that we're establishing that we can be balanced no matter who the opponent is. We want to be balanced.
Now, Coach, I will say this: I chose J. Rob in that particular game. My guys, although specialty guys like Caleb and Kobe Prentice and Emmanuel Henderson and Kendrick Law and Jeremy Bernard and don't forget Ryan and Hollywood Williams.
Yeah.
I believe that as we go, and by the time, and I see this dude on here, where he at? Roll up, Coach. I think we got a dog in the house.
We gotta listen. Hold on, before you jump on him, he ain't said nothing wrong. He just coming in. Listen. Brad Newsom. Before this, because I can't do that once I let him go. Before this commence, I want to welcome you into the Coach Smook Network, this chat. I invite you to call the call line when we open it back up after this phone call. But thank you for showing up and standing. How many toes dogs got? Is it 4?
It don't matter. They get clipped every month in the while.
Thank you for standing all paws down for your dogs, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. And yes, the Alabama-Georgia game is going to be great. For us, I don't think it's gonna be great for y'all, but we can talk about it. You can definitely call in. But Piano Man, what you was about to say to Brad?
Brad, now you know what? Hey man, you got guts, dog. You got guts. You got guts. I give you that much. But I got a question for you, Brad. I got a question, and only maybe you can answer it. But if you want to, just kind of finagle yourself over there to Athens and kind of knock on Kirby Smart's door and ask him, when y'all gonna stop letting all these players get in trouble? Are y'all gonna have a team to play? Because I want you at full strength. I don't want to hear no excuses like, well, Brock Bowers was hurt in that championship game. That's why we couldn't do too well. Man, we don't want to hear that. We want you at full strength. That's what we want. We want you at full strength. So go over there and tell them little puppies over there to stay out of trouble. Quit doing the cruelty thing. Quit doing crazy stuff. Because we want y'all at full strength. Because when we beat you with Kalen Bohr, when we beat you with him, we don't want to hear nothing else about Saban gone. Yeah, he's gone. Now there's a new sheriff in town. I hope you got that, Brad. I want you to tell it just like I said it. I want y'all at full strength. Yeah, I'm talking noise in July.
Yes,
I'm talking noise already. Because you said it's going to be a great game. You darn tootin' it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game for us. One more time. Because since y'all can use the excuse, and I'm out of here, Smook, when I say this, since y'all can use the excuse that y'all lost to us in last December because Brock Bowers and Ladd McConkey was hurt, let me use the excuse that we had 2 wide receivers down in that championship game, and if they hadn't have been there, y'all would have been 0-7. Because Jameson Williams was killing y'all before he went down, and you had no answer for him. B-Rob was killing y'all running right past Jalen Carter, and you had no answer for the speed. The only reason y'all could win is because somebody was out. So if the excuse worked for y'all, it'll work for us too. Right? Right. So, Brad, glad to have you, brother. It's all in good fun. See you on September 28th, my guy. But get past Clemson first, and then come and, beat everybody. Come to Tuscaloosa undefeated, like we going to be undefeated, I believe. We believe we know we going to be undefeated. I want you at your best. Because when we get through putting this good whipping on y'all, then you'll say we got beat by the best one more time. I'm Piano Man, and I approve my own message. I got you later, Smook.
All right, bro. Hey, roll tide, Piano Man.
Roll tide, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, got the call-in show kicking off with some energy. Hey, Bama fans coming in, putting belt to ass, and that's how we roll. That's how we do. Call-in line is open. Georgia fan, Brad, call in. Listen, Brock, Roll Tide Roll. I see you in a lot of chats. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Brock, don't come in here and ask me about what's gonna happen if we lose. I listen. I don't like telling business. I don't like people because when I tell people to listen, they don't listen. But I wouldn't worry about losing Derek Smith. The question is, are we going to take Derek Smith and Anquan Fagan? That's the real question. That's why if you on the message boards and you listen to the message board folks because they talking like they know something and they ain't talked to the young man, I haven't heard nothing. I'm gonna put it like that. I ain't heard nothing. But the thing is, Anquan Fagans has definitely been in a lot of talks with our staff. Colin Hitchler is somebody that's found their way into his inner circle, able to talk to him. But yeah. Kristen says she gonna call in. Ain't no way you gonna call in, Kristen. I swear if you call in, listen. 334-625-1121, 334-625-1121. Y'all call in, say your name, and put me in the game. Yo, I swear if Kristen call in, that might shut the show down. I want to encourage more females to call in. I want to hear from my sisters and all the female part of our fan base, man. AK Deer might commit this weekend. I told y'all a week before. I could go and post a clip. I told y'all that I'm expecting that Monday before fall camp, right before fall camp to kick off. I was expecting AK Deer to make his. But yeah, I'm good on it. I'm good on it. If Derek Smith decides to decommit, I think it's an early decision, and then by the end of the early signing day, he sees where the room for the safeties are. But we do have a safety studded roster right now that we won't be losing a lot of guys next season. So you got to be aware of that when you talk about your future. We got another caller on the line, y'all. Let me see who this is.
Call from Kristen.
To
accept.
Yo, Kristen, you in the game. You on the phone with your boy, Coach Smook. How you feeling, homie?
Feeling good.
Look good to hear your voice. What's going on with you this morning?
I'm actually at a coffee shop, taking a little breather, decided to turn on the show, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to call in. Just being in Atlanta and then being near also UGA-ish, like kind of on the north side.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm so sick of getting barked at.
I already know, man. I'm just leaving from up that way this past weekend. And what's crazy is the Georgia fans in Atlanta are a lot more obnoxious than I've seen anywhere else. And I've been in a lot of spots in Georgia, but something about Atlanta Georgia fans, it just rubbed me the wrong way. You get that same feel?
It's weird. So look, I'm a Georgia native too. So like I've been around this my whole life, but it's just like you see like I see someone that's got like, Alabama, whatever on. I'm like, roll tide, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you say roll tide, and I'm just like, what are you barking at, bro? Like that's first of all, that's just weird. That's cringe. But it's very obnoxious. And like some of my very good friends are Georgia fans, obviously, like even in my family. And it's funny because like during the games, it's like, oh yeah, we about to win by like 50. We about to do this. We about to do that. And I'm like, okay. And then they get real silent. It's cause the refs. Oh, it's cause, if we had, I'm like, nah, like, look, look, I'm a Falcons fan too. So it's like, I get having allegiance to losers and being like really good at making up excuses. But
yeah,
like, come on, come with it.
And it just rolls over and you only get so much change with SEC football, right?
Yeah.
You only get so much change. I don't care. New coaches come and go, but SEC football is probably when you're talking about evolving into what society is, SEC football is behind. We're just catching up with the trends of being a fan. It's because it runs deep. It really means more in the SEC. And even now, what's your take on going into this season? You get to tap into the show every now and then. We talk offline about, just our outlook on the squad. When you look at this offense, we've been talking a lot of offense. We look at this offense. I know you're a big Miro fan. I know you're excited to see what Caleb.
Oh, yeah.
What's your take on it?
I'll tell you what, I am not worried. I'm not. I love Saban, obviously, but I think it was time. And to your point, like we're a little behind SEC in general. So I think having like that new perspective, having, I think someone else said it in the comments, like Kirby doesn't really have the blueprint anymore. Like I think there's an advantage with Kalen DeBoer, like where, because it's like how your dad plays,
Yeah.
and Kirby is, Kirby's dad is Saban. Let's just be honest. So it's like you know how it goes in the family, but now you get someone that's kind of outside of that. I think it's going to add to the offense. And then Milroe, like he's so mature, like he's maturing crazy. Like I'm so impressed with him. And just, I feel like the people around him, like I was watching an interview he did where he was talking about not making emotional decisions and just like leaning on his faith and things like that. And like, that's major, or like for someone at such a young age. And I think, from the top, that's going to filter all the way down. Right. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I'm chilling. I think it's going to be a great season, and I'm really not worried. Like I'm not stressed at all. I'm not worried about Texas. I'm not worried about none of them. I was for a second. I halfway was like, yo, is Miss U gonna be an issue? But nah, we'll be all right. Everything's good.
Right. So, and this is something I asked Piano Man when he was on the line. So week 1, we coming into the season. Western Kentucky kickoff at home. We got Bama kicking off that game. Offense or defensive side of the ball. Well, let's stay on the offensive side. On the offense, who do you think takes that game? And I'm leaving Milroe on the table. I don't care if people say that's the obvious choice, but who in that game till you can take advantage, or you feel like can really? Everybody's looking at Milroe, but who else? Like who can step out and be like, man, that dude is somebody I got a game plan for? Or when I turn the TV on, when I turn Bama on Saturday, what this dude gonna do next?
That's a tough question. I don't even know, because I feel like anybody really could. I mean, anybody could just snap. You know what I'm saying?
I said the same thing, because I'm sitting here in my mind, I was asking you the question, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, as I'm asking the question, I'm thinking like Justice Haynes, Jan Miller. Like I'm just thinking in the running back room.
Jan Miller for sure. Miller for sure. Justice Haynes, I mean, that boy don't snap, period. So like they all kind of, I feel like it's all kind of, there's no one like on offense that you can count out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and in any particular scenario, someone's gonna just go nuts. And yeah, like Jalen, okay, whatever, like he's gonna help direct traffic, but I mean, honestly, like the follow through, the commitment, the end to end, it's about to be anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
And that's what I was saying, because I was just thinking, like I was saying, the running back room, just Justice Haynes, Jan Miller, Richard Young, like any three of those backs can break for a 60+ yarder breakout run in that game. And who's to say that all three of them don't do it? And that'd be like four carries between each of them, and all of them, you got 4 guys breaking for 40+. You're talking about a 200+ yard rushing game by the running backs alone, collectively, right? And you got to understand, Milroe's legs are going to be used in that offense. So the run game is going to be a threat. It could be one of the backs, but then we know Kalen DeBoer is a wide receiver at heart. We know his offense is generally fast-paced, high rate, or highly efficient. You know he's going to want to use Milroe's best ball, which is his deep ball. So that's why, to me, I said Caleb Odom will be. I mean, you talking about jump ball city? Caleb Odom, Jeremy Bernard, even Bubba.
Oh, Jeremy Bernard, yeah.
I mean, I just don't know. So I'm with you. I could pick like I did with Piano Man, but when you really start looking at the roster and you start thinking about the guys that's available for Kalen DeBoer, Nick Sheridan, Jamarcus Shepard to use.
Yeah. It's like you could really just put like all the names in a hat, close your eyes and draw one, and you
just
probably
pick
be
one.
right.
Just pick one and you'll find some success. I guarantee you we will probably see a year where negative yardage plays, this was probably the lowest we've seen it in years, because of how adept and the quality of offensive play calling, that offensive minds that we have calling plays. but also just the experience on the front and Miro's experience and his athleticism. It'll be a lot of situations. Miro not going to waste time trying to create 7 and 8 second pass plays no more. If you ain't open in the first 4 seconds, I'm taking off this year.
You know who's really going to do well this year? Our center.
Oh, listen.
Ain't no bad snaps no more.
Listen, and you know what? If we have, I will be fine with 1 or 2 a game. 1 or 2 a game. You that's
bad
fine.
Snap?
That's fine. 1 or 2 bad snaps, but not 15, 30. You know, like that's bad. When you got a quarterback dropping back 38 times a game, and he's only getting off 24 pass attempts because 14 of the snaps that he received were just that bad to where he couldn't make downfield reads. You shouldn't be out there snapping the ball.
Yeah. I don't want to see none.
Man,
maybe 1.
Listen,
I know it's how it goes, but
yeah, and that's why I said 1 or 2, and that's not a game. We saying maybe like the second snap of the game, first game of the season.
Yeah.
And then, or you know, we in Neyland Stadium and it's getting crazy, and he kind of look up and trying to make a check, and it's kind of wild as rocking, or we down there in Death Valley. Hey, you know how they get down there in Death Valley.
Yeah, I feel like it's as long as it's not during these like big plays or like key moments,
right.
Everyone's locked in, it'll be fine. But again, I'm really excited for the season. Like I feel like it's gonna be a breath of fresh air, So I mean, I feel like nothing really can go.
Yep.
You can't pick anyone to lose. So I mean, everybody on the offense, and I feel like our defense is gonna hold it down too. Like I'm not worried about them either. So
I watched, and this I'm gonna say this before I let you get your last statement. I was watching Alabama versus Ole Miss 2016. Alabama and Ole Miss. If y'all go watch Alabama versus Ole Miss, and this is when this was 2015, I believe. 2014 or 2015, one of when we lost to Ole Miss at Ole Miss, they had Bo Wallace as the quarterback. Go watch that defense and how that 4-2-5 scheme ran with 3-4 nickel personnel. How it stuffed our run game. How good they played our run game. Kenyon Drake got hurt that year.
I was about to say Kenyon, yeah.
Yeah, but look how Ole Miss defense. They didn't have a bunch of 4-star and 5-star guys, but they had a lot of speed. And their D-line, everybody on that D-line averaged from like 260 to 285, 290 on that D front. They played 3 true down linemen the whole game. They played big ends, but the way they played the run game forced Alabama, who wasn't used to it at this point, was just coming into it, forced them into more pass attempts they had attempted that whole season up to that point, 6 games into the season. So the run defense can work. That's everybody's major concern, the run D.
Nah, we're gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right.
Everything gonna be all right.
Y'all are funny.
Listen, but for real, Kristen, anything you want to say to the people? This your first time calling in, fam. Look, y'all that don't know, Kristen is integrating into becoming my content manager, meaning like all the stuff you see on the screen, design and all this stuff, content design manager. She's integrating her expertise and she's going to offer some support for the Coach Smook Network. She's been around on the team. Just timing and everything is just now opening up a space for us to really reconnect and collab on that level. But yeah, Kristen, you got anything you want to say to the people?
No, just Bama family, like y'all been holding it down. I pop in when I can and just kind of vibe with y'all, but like keep supporting our bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be a lit season. We're only a couple of weeks away, so just stay locked in and roll tide.
Roll tide, Kristen. Once again, thank you for calling in, fam, and we'll catch up later.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, roll tide, y'all.
Roll tide.
Great call again, y'all. Listen, we coming up on our second hour. We're coming up on our second hour of the show. Today's show is going to be the 2.5 hour. The reason I'm only doing 2.5 hours because I use a clipping software now, and that thing clutch. It really been providing some awesome clips. And I'm not gonna lie, today's calls, all 3 calls today have been on point, have been, the right amount of energy. But y'all, I'm glad I got my condenser. If y'all talking about how good the mic sounds today, is because we don't have a lot of bounce off of the metal frame, right? And this kind of breaks up, it does something for it, makes it a lot more clean. Y'all about to go? You wanna say what's up to the people? Y'all, the baby brother of the Bama family is here. Come right here.
Yes, sir.
Y'all already, hey, listen.
Good, y'all.
Listen, y'all, if y'all don't know, that's Vontae, man. That's the baby bro. He one of the camera guys on the network, but also does support the network with his inspirational messages. That Labor, come in, Labor. Y'all gotta come see my niece, y'all. Let me see. Hold on, Labor. Labor, say hey. Say hey. Say roll tide. Say roll tide. Say roll tide, girl. Say roll tide. Look, she ready to grab the phone. She be ready to grab the phone. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Girl, you so silly. Say bye-bye. Look, just get my views up. Right. Hey, donate them super chats, y'all. Donate for my niece, them super chats. But nah, hey, y'all be safe, man. If I need to lock up, I'll just... All right. But yeah, y'all, appreciate y'all for supporting the channel, y'all. Thank y'all. Look, y'all see her? Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Cole? My twin in the chat. I see you. Look at her. Ain't she adorable? And they got another one on the way, y'all. They got, look, she can have all your money. Look, Kristen. That's how they do us. My daughter, man, my youngest daughter, she texted me last week. No, that was this past weekend. She texted me out the blue. She ain't called me all week. I had to call her. But my baby texted me and asked me for $18. I said $18 for, I ain't even ask her for what. I said $18 question mark. I ain't say for what, and I sent it. I made sure I was sending it to her Cash App, as her little Apple Pay. And she was mad because as soon as I sent it, I sent the money, it was she had some other stuff kind of pending already, so it took her money, so she was mad. So I had to make sure I get my baby squared away. But shout out to my baby. And shout out to Vontae and my little sister Jada, man. They doing their thing out here. He's been contributing, man. Wait till y'all see the second part of that Bryson Riggins Under the Radar. Y'all only got to see part 1. Part 2 going to be launching that bad boy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it out Friday. Coming up this week. This coming up Friday. Number 10, Jaheim Otis was playing with injury last year. He is 100%. He will have a great season, God willing. Healthy, facts, 100%. But you know what's gonna help with that 5, Adam? What's gonna help with Jaheim Otis and all the defensive linemen? The fact that and somebody alluded to it earlier about the rotation and the depth. I think it was Mary J. I think you made a point about the staff wanting to use the depth. That's going to be a huge factor in the success of both sides of this ball going into, and that's not just for Alabama, for a lot of teams. You're talking about and this is a scenario when we open the call-in line back up. This is a question I want to pose to y'all. I heard it asked on the question. I heard them ask Jalen Miro, and I want to ask the chat. Y'all take on it. And Kristen Montgomery, appreciate that $10 super chat. She said, here you go, Punkin. Look, I'm going to bring her back. Get some more. Let me stop. Appreciate that $10 super chat, family. 100%. Roll Tide. And, of course, Kristen, thank you for supporting the Coach Smook Network the way you do and how you do it. 100%. Y'all, Boss Lady was going to be in the chat today, but we had to do some rearranging before I got settled at my place. And I think she like in her zone. Y'all ever seen that videos with the barber? He be like, I'm in that mode. She in that mode. So that's why y'all ain't seen her in the chat, but she should be pulling up. Who else? Mary J. That was Southern Red. Okay, that was Southern Red. Southern Red said that about depth. Okay, appreciate that. And your sister saying thank you. I'm sorry. I knew one of y'all said it. Y'all usually always saying got some good takes. So definitely want to acknowledge it. But shout out to Piano Man with the $4.99. He said for the niece, Roll Tide. Listen, that's the pretty, and believe me, she gonna get it because I be trying to spoil her a little bit. But yeah. That's something that's going to be important for a lot of teams that are going to have. If you're going to find success with a playoff and be a playoff team and make a deep playoff push, you're going to have to utilize depth. And one thing that Michigan did very well, they used their defensive line rotation. They were the deepest D-line rotation in the nation last year. Quality guys. You had everybody averaging around like 30, 35 snaps a game. So quality reps, right? For big guys, right? And so with that being said, guys, you know what? I do, because it is now noon, I do have to make a run. It's Saturday. Y'all, this whole time, I'm saying it's Saturday in my head. But I'm treating it like Friday. And when I'm home on Saturdays, I have to go down to the church. So y'all might get a midday live outside with Coach Smook live. Might be hanging out with my brother today. But yeah, I gotta go. I just looked at my phone and my little reminder is going off. Tonight, I want to put the panel together. I'm going to get off of here and I'm gonna call up some guys, bring in some of the bros, try to bring in some of the bros, bring in some of your favorites, see if we can get a panel on tonight. Might have a guest AAA supporter on tonight for the show. But tonight we're gonna do some Bama late night. Some Bama late night again. I'm bringing it back. Yeah, BLN is coming back. Bama late night is coming back. And for the guys that kind of trying to bite off of our idea and not pay homage, we see you and we appreciate you. But you can't do it like the Coach Smook Network and the AAA family. I promise you, you ain't gonna never be able to do it like that. I promise you. Just pay homage. We love y'all. We appreciate sharing our ideas and inspiring you. But pay homage, cause I wouldn't do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. Hopefully everybody is excited too. Don't forget, y'all, while we get up out of here, and I'm kind of rebound because I forgot that I had to be somewhere later tonight. But while y'all are here, let me do this promo here. Don't forget, we've been talking about the Bama Georgia game. Everybody's hype about this game, and there's reason to be. Get your tickets. Get your tickets to the Coach Smook tailgate party hosted by the Tailgate Party Committee. VIP section at the Tailgate Party Committee. Coach Smook with the AAA family. September 28th. Go purchase your tickets. $60 get you your entry plus your regular t-shirt. And I will be putting a video out today. No, I will be putting it out tomorrow. I'll be putting a video out tomorrow. Showcasing the t-shirts, that the t-shirt design that we will be having for the tailgate party. But also, this will be a merch launch video. And this is a preview. We're doing the actual launch August 3rd. I think that's the 3rd. Is what the store will be open online. Yeah, August 3rd, which is next Saturday. Next Saturday, August 3rd, we'll be doing our merch launch. So for all my MVP, all my VIP members, all my VIP members on the Coach Smook Network, you will be getting an email asking for your shirt sizes. And we have a Coach Smook Network AAA Authenticity Above All shirt that is plain print. It's simple print. It's going to be, you get your white or your maroon. It's going to have the logo on the front. That's it. That's the shirt that you get as an MVP member. And then the ones that you can order, they are customizable, right? We'll put all of that out. But the merch will be available. Getting that set up as we speak. But the design, I will put a video out about the t-shirt designs for the tailgate event and everything else coming up, y'all. Everything else coming up. But tune in tonight, y'all. Tune in. Let's see if we can get the numbers up. Try to get over like let's get 100 plus. 100 plus in the live tonight. So I'm gonna create the link. It should be out by like 3:30. Let's get 100 plus in the late night spill, the Bama late night with Coach Smook. We're gonna crank that thing back up. And y'all, don't forget, man, stay encouraged, y'all. Every test ain't meant to take you out. It's meant to make you stronger. I promise you. I promise you, if you just continue to fight, you will make it out on the other side. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network. I appreciate all of your support. And again, man, continue to support the network. I love y'all. Roll Tide. And to all my other college football fans, you have a great evening. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday, and I'll see y'all later. I'm out.